everyone, and welcome to the Clash of Champions recap on what's wrong with the WWE, exclusively on YouTube.
Wow.
I'm Andrew Pisano. That's my brother Joe Pisano.
Here I am.
There he is. So, what'd you think?
Actually, I thought the matches were better than the outcomes.
Yes.
Some decent matches.
Yes.
Some not so decent outcomes.
Yeah.
And we predicted a lot of it, which is really a bad thing.
It is.
Because lately I've been kind of I really hope this doesn't happen, but here's what I predict person.
Right.
And it's been happening.
Horrible. I can't believe Charlotte retained.
Yeah.
What's the point of having Sasha still being the champion? I thought they just gave it to her, so that Sasha could come back and then win it or something.
I just think if they're trying to make this championship bigger, like it's a better women's championship, it's up there with the men, then you can't keep trading it on these type of pay-per-views.
Yeah.
The titles hardly ever change hands on the mini pay-per-views,
Yeah.
right?
But it was funny, we were talking about the history of Night of Champions, now it's Clash of Champions, about how the titles on this pay-per-view rarely ever change hands.
Yeah.
And it's Clash of Champions.
Clash. How many championship matches did we see in the first three?
One. Oh wait, we had New Day retained over Anderson and Gallows first match. They attacked Xavier at ringside as soon as the match starts. The match ends with Xavier hitting Anderson with Francesca 2 while the ref wasn't looking.
Yeah, very heelish.
Yes. And then Big E and Kofi hit their finisher and they retain. So New Day retains. So nothing new there.
No. Nothing.
Hey, as long as they're selling merchandise, I guess they're keeping the titles.
And then they said, with wins like this, I guess like Monday's 400 days maybe? That they got them or something?
Yeah, something like that.
So I guess they wanted to get to that milestone. I think it'll have to be maybe after Survivor Series, maybe Rumble when they lose them.
And then when they have it that long, then they can say they really have the record.
Yeah.
Over
a real record.
Over Demolition, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So next up we have T.J. Perkins versus Brian Kendrick for the Cruiserweight Championship. Did you see Perkins' entrance?
Yeah.
Like the video game music?
Yeah.
I mean, I love Mega Man, but not in wrestling. And then he's dabbing to the ring and he's dancing. It's just like another Sami Zayn. But he's very good in the ring. He's good in the ring. And it wasn't like a flip. It wasn't like the one on Raw where it was just a bunch of flips.
It wasn't.
So it was actually a good match.
It was a good match. These guys can wrestle.
And then Cole said that Perkins is an 18-year veteran. I was like, what? He looks 18 years old.
He looks 18.
So I don't know about veteran, but
very small.
Yes. So Perkins makes Kendrick tap out to some knee lock, which, again, if you're going to do the Cruiserweight thing, it's all going to be about being really fast and doing a lot of flips. Don't win with it. That's his submission move.
Right.
Apparently that he won every match in CWC.
I think he really just kind of
did that with his
legs.
Yeah.
Reverse figure 4, kind of.
Right. And then after the match, Kendrick and Perkins hug. Aww.
Which I was like, wait, Kendrick is a for sure bad guy.
Right.
There's no reason for this, and then sure enough.
And then he headbutts him. But that's what they were doing in every CWC match.
Hugging at the end.
Everyone was hugging after their matches. And I was tired of it.
Even heavyweights. It's not like we beat the crap out of each other, like, hey, I flippity dude you flippity dude me.
Yeah.
We did some flippity doos.
Yeah.
Right?
Good flips, bro. Good flips.
Let's hug it out even though we had a predetermined matchup.
Right. So I'm glad that they at least ended with a headbutt or something. But.
Yeah.
So then next up we have Cesaro versus Sheamus. Final round. Fight! And originally I was like, oh, it's too bad we can't fast forward live television.
Yes.
Fast forward the future. But shockingly enough, it was probably the best match of the night.
The best one. Best of the 7.
Yeah.
Probably the best match of the night. It's close. The last match was good too.
Yep.
But I mean, they put on a good show. And then again, what I feared happened. I said, no. If you're gonna do a best of 7, they cannot end it at this pay-per-view. I just didn't see that happening. I just don't. It's too big.
Do it again. It took them 7 matches to finally have a good one, and then it ends no contest, basically.
Right.
And then even before the match, Cesaro says he's going to win and then have the greatest comeback in the history of sports.
Yeah.
Which I said on the podcast, that someone was going to say that.
Right.
And then Cesaro even hit a 619 in the match, which I'm pretty sure that means Rey Mysterio's coming back.
For sure.
Tomorrow for Raw.
Right.
Pretty sure that's correct.
Yeah.
That's a quadruple B guarantee for all of our Brothers of Bash listeners. or other Smash fans.
Yeah.
But mid-match, Cesaro dives out of the ring onto Sheamus, but lands right on his head.
Right on.
And we've seen Big E do this before, and just why? It's not worth it.
No.
It's not worth your career,
No.
especially not against Sheamus.
It's not worth your life.
Yeah, exactly.
If you snap that neck cord, not good.
Right.
We need the spinal cord.
And then right after it, Sheamus hits the bro kick. And at that point, I'm like, okay, maybe that was like on purpose, him diving out of the ring and landing on his head.
Right.
Like they're doing it the hard way again, and it's over. But no, he kicks out.
Yeah.
And then Cesaro hits the neutralizer, and Sheamus kicks out. And then at the end, Cesaro clotheslined Sheamus over the barricade. And then after that, they're both unable to compete.
Right.
Everything else, it was fine. But a clothesline over a barricade, you're done. You're done. And then the trainers say, neither man can compete. Cesaro's like, I can wrestle. And they're like, you only have one arm.
And there were trainers on top of them within 7 seconds of them falling over.
Yes.
Like, I was like, who are these guys? Like, are these fans or something? And I was like, are you okay? My arm, okay. Sheamus, no. I said no.
Yeah.
Like, what? It was just a little too forced, a little too hokey for a seventh match.
I thought for sure they were going to get back in the ring and at least brawl for like 30 more seconds.
Well, when Cesaro got back in and said, let's go, and then Sheamus turned like he wanted to go, I was like, oh, this is good.
Yeah.
Like, let these guys both show heart and get back in the ring after suffering injuries.
You gotta have heart, just like Gene Hackman said, replacements.
And that didn't happen. And Cesaro's music hit, and I was like, oh, that's not
Yeah, what? Yeah, why is this music hitting? No,
he kind of tie wins.
He kind of does win, yeah. He stood tall at the end.
Yeah.
While Sheamus
and that's pro wrestling.
Sheamus got carried away by 2 trainers.
Right.
He's like, you gotta do this to me! No. But yeah,
Cesaro said something funny where he's like, you're hurt, your arm's hurt.
Yeah.
He's like, I fought with one arm before.
Yes, right. And then he did a good job looking pissed.
Yeah,
about them. Like he threw a water bottle at one point. Yeah. Like it was kind of cool.
He was holding a cold water bottle like on his shoulder while he was walking.
And see, like this is like go back to SummerSlam when Lesnar fought Orton and it was a no contest match. Like it ended similar. Like not there was a pool of blood, but it's fine for that to be in the middle of the show. Like we're still disappointed with this ending, but it's okay if it's in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Not to end SummerSlam.
And I'm not super disappointed with the tie because in a way it's like, oh, these 2 guys are just so evenly matched.
Yeah.
Even a 7th match won't do it.
Right.
Like now they got to come up with something creative to have another match.
Put them in a cage. That way someone has to win.
Right.
Someone has to win. And then they'll both land at the same time.
Right.
Oh! Last man standing? Oh, they're both laying down 10 count.
Sheamus will look it up and then like...
And I quit match? And then they both quit at the same time? I quit! Who was first? Wait, who was first? I just...
No, like this. Did we just become best friends? Yep. And then they're best friends.
Look at the replay. Who said I quit first? Well, Sheamus said I first, but then Cesaro said quit first.
Yeah. I don't know. Byron
put him in a cage.
We'll argue that.
Yeah, put him in a cage. Put him in a cage. So next up we have Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho. There were a lot of near falls in this match. It was a good match. It was decent, But in the end, nothing really memorable. Like, they hit all their moves that they always hit. It was nothing different.
Joe gives it a...
Sami Zayn hit his, where he dives to the turnbuckle. That's a great move, but, it's nothing new. But Jericho wins after hitting the code breaker. And I picked Sami Zayn to win, but as soon as the match started, I was like, I really want Jericho to win. Like, I don't...
Jericho wins these nothing matches.
Yeah.
He collects them,
And Sami Zayn loses these nothing matches.
Like millennials collect Pokemon. Like, he collects these matches all the time. This is all he does is win.
And Zayn loses all these matches, and he loses so I should have known better.
How stupid of us to pick Sami Zayn.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Congrats, Eric Hamilton, for picking...
Good job, buddy.
For picking Jericho, but then coming in last in prediction.
That's the only thing you picked, right?
So,
good for you.
So then backstage, Foley and Stephanie congratulate Kevin Owens on his first title defense, as if like it happened already.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, congrats! You're defending your title tonight."
Congrats, you might lose tonight.
Yeah. So then Owens tells Stephanie, "I'm going to show you why Triple H picked me over Rollins and why I should have been your #1 draft pick." Yeah. So both of them kind of hate the Steph. They both hate Stephanie.
A lot of rehashing of stuff from Raw, though. I feel.
Yeah.
Like a lot. And then I'm sure you're getting the Rollins, and he's like, "You did this, Stephanie, like for the 100th time.
Right.
I didn't do this." There's a lot of this same old crap.
Yep.
It's just blah. So.
Speaking of same old crap, we mentioned Charlotte retaining against Sasha and Bayley for the Women's Championship. I really thought Dana was going to cost her the title in this match. That's why I picked Sasha. But Charlotte, the best part, maybe the best move of the night, Charlotte hitting the moonsault off the top rope onto Sasha and Bayley. That was pretty cool.
Yep.
And then Sasha gets Charlotte in the bank statement, but Dana pulls Charlotte out of it. Sasha gets Charlotte in the bank statement again, but Dana tries to reach for Charlotte. She kicks Dana out of the way, and then Bayley breaks it up. Yep. And then Sasha puts Bayley in the bank statement, but Charlotte kicks Sasha in the head and throws her in the barricade. So I was like, okay, that's going to set up Sasha coming back in, like, you know, to get some last second move and win.
Right.
But no, Charlotte pushes Bayley into Sasha and then wins with the big boot, just like she did on Raw.
Boom! Big boot.
Big boots.
Back to back.
There's a wrestler in NXT, and her finisher is a big boot. So now we have two wrestlers.
Two big booters.
Like, the only one that could
big booty
even make any sense is like Big Show, just because he has the biggest boot.
Right.
You know, like,
yes.
No one's got a bigger boot.
Size 21 boot.
Yes. So I don't know why Charlotte's still the
Charlotte
champion.
wins. Sasha and Bayley, I guess, will have a little noise.
I guess. I don't know. At this point, I feel like Dana's getting the next title shot. You know, like, I don't know. So next up, we have Roman Reigns, hold for booze. Okay. And Rusev, hold for cheers, for the U.S. title. And of course, Reigns hits a spear on Rusev, goes for the cover, but Lana pulls the referee.
Thank God it's a little tiny guy.
It's a tiny.
Hey, I'm 100 pounds.
It's a veal parmesan.
Parmesan. She pulls him out of the
Yeah.
ring, and she's like, "What? I did not do anything."
Yeah, and the crowd
So
loved
funny.
it. The crowd went
loved
crazy because Reigns didn't win.
But I love how she was like, "What?
Yeah.
Like a ghost pulled you out. I did not do it.
Yes.
I did not do anything."
So she gets thrown out.
Yeah.
And then Rusev gets Reigns.
You.
Yeah.
You're gone. They always have to like wind it up.
Yeah.
You're gone.
So Rusev gets Reigns in the accolade, but Roman gets out of it. Of course. I think only him and Cena have like once it's locked in, they're the only two to get out of it.
Right.
And then Reigns spears Rusev again, and he's the United States champion.
The United States champion. He's the United States champion. He's been a champion. How many championship matches has he been in?
A million.
Roman Reigns. Like 100.
Yeah.
And now he's fighting for the U.S. This is not like Cena's been here 20 years kind of thing.
Right.
Reigns has just been here a few years.
Yeah.
And he's already downgraded to, let's give him a title, let's give him gold.
Mm-hmm.
And him and Rusev have been fighting since June.
Yeah, and he started the feud by interrupting Rusev's wedding For no reason.
He's total heel.
He is the biggest heel ever. And the Usos joined him now because they're full on heels.
Yeah.
So
Street clothes.
Right.
We don't give a shit.
We got Samoa Joe and
That's our thing.
Samoa Joe's a heel in NXT, so all the Samoans, or Samoans, are all
Samoan.
Yeah, so Rusev lost.
Thanks for paying tickets to Raw, though. I don't.
Rusev's a much better U.S. champion than Roman Reigns will ever be. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So all right, main event time: Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. Event. Cut to it. Yeah. I don't know if I'll do that or not. Anyway, so yeah, we all figured that Owens would retain here. We just didn't exactly know how.
Hopeful that we'd see some kind of run-in, Triple H involvement.
Right.
I was doubtful because I was like, they got to really spread this out to WrestleMania.
Gosh.
So if they're doing back-to-back pay-per-views,
I really don't want to wait for WrestleMania for that match. Like Rollins should be winning. Rollins should be winning the title back at WrestleMania. Like the main event.
You don't want to wait that long. But that's not happening. It'll be him versus Triple H. You know that. And then the next WrestleMania, Triple H versus Dean Ambrose. He's got to fight Shield members every WrestleMania.
Right, yeah.
Because he's important.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I like you, Triple H, but it's not your time.
But the good part was Kevin Owens was hilarious in this match.
Yeah.
Knocking Rollins off the apron and yelling, "Is he okay? Is he okay?" And then elbow drop.
Elbow drop.
And then
elbow drop from the apron to the floor.
Yes.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
And then later Owens yells, "You're not an architect! You don't even have a foundation!" And then he kicks him. It was great. So yeah, Owens is awesome.
Love that.
And then Owens puts Rollins on the Spanish announce table, stands on the other table next to it. The ref yells at Owens, and he does the suck it chops. Joe and I had an aneurysm for about 5 seconds. Like, what does this mean? What does this mean? And then he takes his shirt off and he has a DX shirt. But then we're like, oh, okay.
It's just his naked body, but it's spray painted DX on it. Yeah.
But I guess it's just because Triple H is his boy now or something. So.
You want to get the crowd over?
Yeah.
That would have been the way to do it.
Right.
That's
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That Rollins, that they should have done with Rollins, with J&J Security. Kane, like who cares, right? Kane was in DX before. He can be in DX again.
Yeah, for a couple minutes.
Right. So yeah, just bring DX back. It doesn't matter. You know, it's awesome. So
Millenniation X. MX, call it.
no millenniations. So
Who makes that word? Raise your hand.
Yeah, me.
Many.
All you guys? Yeah, I see a lot of hands.
Yeah.
So he goes for the senton bomb, but Rollins rolls out of the way, so he just breaks the Spanish announce table on his own.
Yeah.
And then later in the match, Rollins does the suck it chops to Owens, and then he hits the pedigree, goes for the cover, but Jericho runs out and puts Owens' foot on the...
Where the refs can see it.
The ref totally saw it.
Hold on, the ref's eyes never moved.
Yeah, no.
And then he puts the leg on the rope.
Yeah.
And then the ref's like, no, there's a leg on the rope.
Yeah.
How did you not see Jericho do that
Right.
when it was in the same eye level?
Yep. I don't
It
know.
wasn't great. Not like he turned and he was pinning him, but
Yeah. So then, where are we? Owens
that's my best friend!
Right. So Owens goes for a pop-up powerbomb, but Rollins gets out of it, but in the process, he knocks out the ref.
Yep.
So then Chris Jericho comes in the ring, starts attacking Rollins.
Boom.
He throws Jericho out of the ring, dives on him. Then he dives on Owens.
Yep.
And then he gets back in the ring. Stephanie brings a new referee out.
Yeah.
And then that's when Owens pop-up powerbombs Rollins to retain the Universal Championship. And then you see Stephanie give like this look. She's like yeah, I did. Like, ooh, what does that mean? You know, I think it means, we all know what it means. She's been on it. Or just like a double swerve.
Double swerve?
Double, triple, quadruple swerve?
Double, triple
We
swerve.
don't know.
Quadruple B?
Yeah,
Swerve.
it's just going to add fuel to the fire.
It wasn't a horrible finish.
Right.
If you weren't going to bring out Triple H, like, I get it. You have to have an unclean way for Rollins to lose.
Right.
Just forward the storyline tomorrow. Give me something tomorrow.
I know.
Give me something that forwards it, that pushes it, that moves us to the next step.
You gotta
Don't
have-
just let this die.
Yeah, Triple H has to come back soon.
Yeah.
Sooner than later.
Sooner than later.
For sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, but congratulations to you.
Yeah.
You're the new pay-per-view prediction
This is my first
champion.
retaining of the title.
Oh, you retained? You were the one last? I guess I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
So-
Couple in a row there.
Yeah.
So,
Good job.
Yeah.
All right.
I guessed all of the bullshit that happened
Yes.
tonight.
Yes,
Unfortunately.
That's right, yeah, because you got the backlash, the women's elimination match. Like,
Yes, I love
almost
that.
all of it right. So
I don't know how.
won it.
But tonight, I think it was me guessing the tie. I
Yeah,
didn't write
right.
in the name. I
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
wrote
yeah.
tie.
Right.
And I was like, I'm going to lose here, but
Yeah.
I really think this could happen, and then that happened.
Yep.
And I also guessed Charlotte would retain. Didn't hope this would happen.
Yeah.
Said no, Triple H showing up. I was just very pessimistic
I know.
on my sheet, and it came true. So that tells you all you need to know about these pay-per-views.
And you know, pretty soon we're going to have our own prediction title belt
Hopefully.
that one of our fans, Ryan, is making for us.
Well, if he doesn't make it, I'll make it, because I said I'll make it. Because I made one for my fantasy league, and it looks pretty decent.
Right.
So it's a version of the Intercontinental title, so I'll make it if he
Yeah.
doesn't come through. But
So just imagine.
what would you... What?
Oh, what? No, go ahead.
What would you rate this pay-per-view? Give it a letter grade.
Oh, a 6? Oh,
Like a letter grade,
a D. A D. Or C minus.
I'll go C. Just
C.
straight C.
C.
C is like
Okay.
not bad, not good.
Yeah.
It's just a C.
I'll go C minus.
Okay.
C minus.
You have to give it a minus.
C minus minus.
Either B minus, a C minus, a D minus. Just give me the minus.
Right, yeah.
Something negative. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
C minus. Look, put in the comments what you guys think you would grade it. If you would grade it an A, look, we get it. We crap on a lot of stuff they do, but we also celebrate things they do.
That's right.
So, I mean, if you thought it was an A, tell us why. If you thought it was an F, you could just put F. We get it.
Right. And, you know, we got a lot of crap already on Twitter for me saying I didn't like TJ Perkins' entrance. But, look, I love Mega Man. I just don't like his music. Not for a wrestler.
Yeah.
And him dancing and dabbing in the ring. Anyway, so the next pay-per-view will be No Mercy, where we have Dean Ambrose, who's leaving soon, and then John Cena, who's leaving soon, versus AJ Styles, who's not leaving. So I wonder who's going to win that match. You know, I wonder who's going to win that match. Triple H. Back to the But whoever wins that prediction might have could you just imagine yourself wearing the championship belt? Just think about how awesome that's going to be. Oh! The Brothers of Bash are back! And that's what you call improv.
You knocked my shirt off, bro. That was a nice hit.
It was my shirt anyway. I'm coming back next time.